When you hear the initials AI, what comes to mind? Does you feel a sense of anticipation and wonderment? Or is it more of a feeling of uncertainty and what's going on here? Artificial intelligence is already impacting the world of healthcare, and it will continue to have a greater impact. Areas like documentation are already happening, billing, the patient experience, all these things. In fact, 90% of healthcare is going to be impacted. So the really question is, how do you see artificial intelligence? So that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Jamey Schrier, and we're going to dive into what practice owners can do to embrace this AI revolution, because it's not coming, it's actually already here. So whether you're in the physical therapy space, mental health, pediatric, OT, SLP, any of these healthcare related industries, it's going to have an impact. And what I'm going to share with you is going to help you in this transition of this AI revolution. So let's dive in. Let's get a little bit more before we go into kind of the specifics of what you can do. Let's kind of discuss how AI is going to affect private practice. Number one, like I already said, it's going to affect the documentation and the administrative efficiency. It's a good thing because it reduces the burden on providers and therapists with documentation that nobody particularly likes. And it's also going to help with administrative because it's going to streamline those things, which is going to reduce your costs. So that's a good thing. Enhance patient engagement with the introduction of AI, with using chatbots and automation. It's going to create and affect the experience that people have in your practice, regardless if you're a $10 million practice or even a $500,000 practice. It's still going to have an impact. AI is going to allow us to get much more data. So it's going to help us with decision-making around data. And then finally, there's going to be a kind of a competitive pressure, because as customers continue to become more savvy, especially in healthcare, they're going to be able to choose where they go. They're not just going to stand for being told, you go here. They're going to have a much greater understanding and resources about where to go, who to choose, and what experience and level of service that they want. So that's something else that's AI is going to impact. So let's dive in. I got a few things I want to share with you. So what can you do right now as a business owner, as a practice owner in our industry? First of all, if you haven't already, adopt the documentation. There's lots of different documentations out there. Some are speech to text documentation, whereas as you're doing the evaluation, it's able to take that and automatically fill in the different things. There's different variations, but start adopting it now if you haven't already. If your EMR doesn't have that, then maybe there's some type of API which allows you just to connect with a service that is providing it to your EMR. But this is something you want to embrace now and have your staff embrace now, because it's going to help create more efficiency and reduce some of the burnout and overwhelm that we have. Number two, you want to incorporate artificial intelligence in the patient engagement or the patient experience, whether it's scheduling, be able to schedule, online. Someone can just go in there and schedule an appointment, and it automatically goes to the calendar and able to schedule the calendar. Incorporating chatbots. They may not be perfect right now, but in the next 6 months or a year, you can be sure with the speed that AI is learning and learning. That's what artificial intelligence is. It's learning. And the more it does that, the more it's going to be able to handle when someone calls. It's already happening right now. I was at an event the other day, and they were talking about how a kind of a artificial intelligent avatar is taking your information. You see it like in the banks and stuff like that when you call and it says, do you want to do this? So adopting that in your practice, where you can start to help people with verification, like instantly verifications, what they're going to owe, all of that type of stuff. Start looking at companies that can help you do that, because it's going to help you grow. It's going to reduce your overhead. It's going to create a better experience. AI marketing is going to be just huge. So looking at how you can utilize it for SEO, right? AI can look at your website right now and say where you're lacking. You don't need to pay all this money for that. It can do it for you instantly. It can help you create keyword rich posts. Now, I believe I don't want to just use AI and chat GPT just to blindly create a post. I want to make sure it adds my voice and my authentic connection, but it can certainly help for sure. So creating posts, it can do automatic follow-ups, right? So if you're not using automatic follow-ups with your clients, you're losing the ability to generate referrals even after they're discharged, because as you know, a lot of people will come back for services, or they know someone. They can already create a promotional sales page like instantly. That helps. Obviously, anytime you do any kind of presentation, they can help you with slideshows, everything. It's already happening now, and it's only going to get easier to do. So sooner you adopt, the better. Biggest thing is stay educated, lean into it, experiment. So for my clients, I say, play with it. Use it like a toy. Get comfortable. Use it as one of your close confidant employees that will help you write stuff or think about stuff. So the better you get at prompting AI, whichever one you're using, the more it's going to start understanding and remembering what you want, what you like, what your tendencies are. I know for me, when I use AI, it starts to capture my voice, my intonations, the words that I use, which is uniquely me. So start embracing that now. And then the last one is maintain that human touch. We want to maintain that human touch. While AI can help with the efficiency and streamline things, the connection right here is not going to be taken by AI. Yes, at some point there'll be avatars, but there's still this human connection. So continue to embrace that human connection. So hope these 5 areas will help you start. Again, the bottom line is embracing AI, start looking at it in the different areas. It's a lot to handle. And as practice owners, it can be kind of a lonely road, not sure what to do, how to do it, where to focus, not get distracted, set the plan. This is why I absolutely recommend having someone in your corner, mentor or a coach. It's been shown that having a coach can help increase your own efficiency, your own time, let alone your revenue by an unbelievable amount of percent. Proven that a coach does that. And of course, that's what we do at Practice Freedom U. We help through our private coaching, one-on-one coaching. We help our clients with their business, help it accelerate, get the time that they want, make the money they want, and creating the business that really serves them and impacts the community they want to impact. Interested in that? Just go ahead and set up a discovery call. Happy to talk to you. Other than that, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get more tips and advice and great things that will help you build your private practice. So be on the lookout for the next. Until then, have a great rest of the day.